of high school girls basketball. Joining me alongside in a bit will be Chris Hugo, the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics here on WMIX. This pregame show is brought to you by Coach House Garages. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Darryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Two of the better Class 2A girls basketball teams in Southern Illinois meet tonight. Chris, the Lady Red Devils, between the two teams. 18 wins already racked up by these teams as we have dubbed this the Hyphen-Et Bowl, kind of an offshoot of the Hyphen Bowl we call when these two schools get together in football.
Well, of course, except in football you do have the additional Hyphen with Woodlawn being added to the football program. However, tonight you have Sesser-Valier Waltonville 9-1 on the year. Zeigler-Royalton Christopher, as odd as that is to say for us from this standpoint, used to CZR in the football season. However, ZRC comes at 9-3 on the year. Not only is this a cross-county battle, even though it encompasses multiple counties here tonight, it is also a Black Diamond Conference rivalry. So a conference game of the VDC tonight should be a good one here in Zeigler as the ZRC Lady Tornadoes look to improve their conference record. But first, we're going to get past these Lady Devils, who are coming off back-to-back big conference wins over Hamilton County on Saturday at Waltonville, and then, of course, over the Trico Lady Pioneers 2 nights ago.
Yep, and the JV game tonight did go into overtime. That's why we're on a little later. With 15 start. ZRC beat SVW 44-40 in overtime. Chris and I need to step out for a quick break. When we come back, more about these two teams and high school girls basketball in the area as well. So you're listening to the Coach House Garage's pregame show on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder that will build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then the Coach House Garage is for you. Call Darryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Before we continue along with this pregame show, we have crossed past the top of the hour. We need to pause for station identification. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, online at mywithersradio.com and on your radio at 94.1 FM. We are WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Back as they are, both teams on the floor. About 8 minutes to go before the start of this varsity contest. And Chris, we have the supreme joy of getting here tonight doing this ball game. We saw the Lady Red Devils out Waltonville last Saturday in a win against Hamilton County, and we have, after one game going into 2, we're very impressed with what we saw of Rick Metcalf's Lady Devils last Saturday afternoon.
Oh, a team not only well coached, but a lot of talent out there on the floor. We're going to see the same starters tonight. We'll get into that a little bit later, however. But it's kind of neat how Waltonville and Sesser-Valier emerge in this co-op. 40% Waltonville, 60% Sesser-Valier. So it's a nice balance of talent for both towns. And, you know, add that well coaching, not that they weren't well coached before, but Rick Metcalf, hungry, of course, now the coaching ranks for a couple of years after his time with Vienna on the boys' side, comes in, and they all have something to prove. We're able to get a couple upsets down the road last year in the 2A Regional, come in this year, and now expecting to win a 2A Regional.
And they could be a very high seed. This game being watched by many eyes in the building. Matt Hamilton from West Frankfort is here. You also have DuPoint's coach here. Johnson City is here as well. So a lot of people that have the night off here at ZR High School to take this game in between the Lady Red Devils and the Lady Tornadoes. And Chris and I need to step out for another break here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. When we come back, we'll preview the weekend and other Jefferson County Basketball Showcase games here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
The big holiday sale continues at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. Lazy Boy recliners, glide rockers, and TV consoles starting at $329. Sofas only $599. Sealy plush top bedding $649, plus 15% off all jewelry on walls, Chevelle mirrors, side tables, coat trees, benches, pictures, and more. Plus, there's lots of holiday fun and savings at the general store with 30% off all Christmas decor and 15 to 20% off everything else. Shop Newell's big holiday sale for savings galore.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa's check card and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button, and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to ZR High School and the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder who will build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Sesser-Valier, Waltonville warming up on one end. ZRC down in their locker room getting their last instruction from head coach Jeremy May. And Chris, when you talk about Class 2A girls, two teams that have the opportunity and potential to make a run after their upset last year's division regional, these two teams, with the talent they have back this year and the start they have, they could very well make a deep run come February into March.
Sure, and one of West Frankfort Regional that was last year at Max Morris Gym, and you come in it again this year. And it's going to be anybody's ball game in that same regional. I think you had Heron to the mix along with Benton, if I'm not mistaken. And you have the makings for a great 2A regional. And the question is going to be, who is going to outlast the other when it comes to that regional? Because you have probably the most balanced field that you've had in quite some time for that area of 2A here in the Franklin County, Williamson County area. Because most of your Jefferson County teams are going to go 1A, obviously, Weber, and then Woodlawn. There's only two, because Waltonville obviously co-ops with Sesser-Valier here. But it's going to be an interesting tale once we get to late February, early March.
Well, the thing will be, too, that there's a little bit more incentive on the gals dressed in maroon tonight that if they were to win a regional, they would have an opportunity to play a sectional on their home floor, as they will host the girls' Class 2A sectional in Southern Illinois this year. So what a treat that would be if the Lady Red Devils would have the opportunity to possibly host a 2A sectional. That would go a long way in maybe promoting a way to get to a run there in late February.
Oh, I think it's absolutely huge. You just got to get past that first step, get past a couple of teams to do it. And I hate to say it, but I think once you get out of that regional, though there are a lot of tough 2A teams in Southern Illinois, you're kind of looking at a road that travels a little bit downward. And if you get to your home court, have that confidence of winning a regional championship, I don't want to say it's going to be easier, but the confidence is certainly going to be there, and that adrenaline is going to be there as well, playing in front of the home crowd.
And this Lady Red Devils team has played very well. Lady Devils have played very well so far this year, 9-1 out of the gate this year. They had one loss at the Sparta tournament earlier in the season. So Lady Red Devils looking very good. ZRC, coached by Jeremy May, an up-and-comer last year in the regional at West Frankfort, upset the Ranger at the Benton in a game in which Benton was highly touted and highly favored to win that regional, upset them and got to the final, gave West Frankfort fifth. Lots of returning starters, and Chris, this is a very good Lady Tornadoes team, of course, with the ZRC co-op.
Well, it is. I mean, you draw from two very passionate basketball areas, obviously, with Zeigler-Royalton and then Christopher. Coming down here to ZR to play the co-op, the ZRC Lady Tornadoes are a team that's to be reckoned with in the Black Diamond Conference. And, of course, you look at some of the other teams with the BDC, obviously you have Sesser-Valier, you have Floraville, which is tough. And, I mean, you still have a home-and-home coming up. Well, at least for the Lady Devils, you have a home-and-home coming up with Floraville. But you see all these forces to be reckoned with. Vienna added to the conference just a few years ago. That's going to be a tough game for anybody. And it's certainly no reason to wonder why these Black Diamond teams are so dominant come postseason.
Yep, and that's the whole thing when you look at things is you throw in Goreville in the mix in 1A, and then you have SVW very good, and, of course, on the BDC East, traditional teams like Vienna very good this year. Hamilton County's not bad themselves. You've got some teams that are pretty good as we play along, and under a minute to go before teams warm up, and they're going to be looking right at us or right somewhere, as we believe they will go with the anthem first.
I would have to fathom that will be the case.
I don't see a microphone guy anywhere. Usually he's in a tunnel somewhere at ZR. Yeah, but we're waiting for the word from on high. It looks like we're going to go with the anthem, so we're going to step out for our final break in the Coach House Garage's pregame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hey, this is Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, located at 418 East Main Street, a half a block from the Benton High School. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 3. We provide custom screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, vehicle lettering, vehicle wraps. If you want it printed on, we probably do it.
Hey, this is Coach Aaron. Give the big man, Big Dave, a call at All Stars and Stitches, 435-555-555.
By the way, what was that phone number again?
435-555-555.
Daydreaming of owning a home? People's National Bank can help your dreams become a reality. We are excited to offer Smart Move mortgages. Smart Move offers affordable fixed-rate financing, down payment assistance, and closing cost assistance for qualified borrowers. Call me, Joy Schrader, Mortgage Specialist, at 241-6928 today for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Car insurance with personal service at no extra charge? What a novel concept. That's why State Farm is a leader in providing insurance and financial services and remains strong in this economy. At State Farm, Scott Owens is dedicated to helping you get the coverage that's right for you and the discounts you deserve. No one takes care of you like State Farm. Scott Owens will prove it. Call Scott at 242-3770. That's 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there.
More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to ZR High School, the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase here at ZR for the SVW Lady Devils and the ZRC Lady Tornadoes. Let's get right to the People's National Bank starting lineup. Stop by a People's National Bank and let them remind you what banking with a local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. And because we equal, we want to give you those starting lineups equally for both sides. Chris Hugo, the starting lineups. First for the ZRC Lady Tornadoes, they'll feature number 15, Brandy Miffin, number 23, Chelsea Greenwood, number 24, Chandra Weddle, number 32, Kaylee Perry, and number 33, Allie Mayer. For Rick Metcalf, Sesser-Valier, Waltonville Lady Red Devils, they'll have number 1, Ray Lappin, number 3, Chelsea Miller, number 22, Megan Eskew, number 40, Tasha Dorr, and number 42, Rachel Marlowe. Those starting lineups brought to you by People's National Bank. Just how many branches does People's National Bank have? Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com to find a branch near you. Over 100 years old and still growing. People's National Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Of course, I am reminded quickly before we get started, I was tagged by our photog who is here on Facebook. Reminds me, like us on Facebook. WMIX Sports will feature some pictures from tonight's game, of course. Christopher Case with Shutter Snap Photos is going to be kind enough to give us some of his high-quality action shots. Of course, you can see all of his photos from tonight's game online as well at shuttersnapphoto.com. He is here along with many others. A pretty nice-sized crowd here tonight, Chris, a Thursday night. Some other games in the area, obviously boys and girls-wise, but very good crowd here tonight at ZR. Good to smell that they use Rico cheese
getting their nachos, as our coach always getting some high-quality nachos from the concession stand. And great concession stand here, which obviously helps bring a lot of people out for some great basketball as well. Looking forward to this one.
Big crowd on both sides tonight represented. The Lady Devils will be in their maroon jerseys trimmed in white, while ZRC will be in their white home uniforms trimmed in navy blue. As we get ready to go here a little later than normal due to the overtime of the JV game starting about 8:15. Tip up in the air and controlled by the Lady Red Devils. Marlowe had it, threw it back in the backcourt, and it went off Lappin's legs out of bounds. And that'll be a quick turnover to the Lady Devils, and it'll be ZRC's basketball underneath their own basket for their first possession.
Certainly hope that's not an omen of things to come, Danny. First possession equates to a first turnover. Usually things don't go well after that. Have to recover quickly.
Greenwood will inbound underneath. Ball tips. She recovers, but she hadn't established herself inbounds yet. She jumped in and took it. It's what you could do worse. We could do worse better to start the game with a turnover apiece for both teams.
Well, that may set the tempo here. It may go that way for both ways tonight.
Man-to-man by the Lady Tornadoes to start with. The Lady Devils will have to break the press. Miller across to the right side corner to SQ in front of us. Back to Miller on the right wing. Top of the key, three ball on the way from Lappin is good. Ray Lappin gets the Lady Devils on to a start. You would have to come to ZR and get some quality nachos if you want those here, though. You cannot get those anywhere else. With the ball is Lady Tornadoes in the corner. Miffin with it, now swings the left side to Greenwood. Greenwood holds. Now takes a dribble as Lady Devils also man-to-man just underway. SVW leads here in the Hyphenette Bowl, 3-0. On the right side, Perry with the dribble, throws inside. Now that's Greenwood, left block shot. No good, tickled off the iron. However, it's rebounded and put up and in by Allie Mayer. And the Tornadoes, the Lady Tornadoes, will try to tie it up on a free throw after the first foul on SVW. That foul goes on Rachel Marlowe, her first. Team's first. Mayer at the line to try to complete the three-point play. It's up and in. 3-3 with 7:08 to go in the first quarter. Just underway here from ZR. Stay tuned. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Crossroads Community Hospital is for the hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Miller back out to left and swings the left side. Marlowe from 15. Off the front of the iron. Rebound, though, by Dorr. Up and in. Tasha Dorr had a pretty good game the other day against Hamilton County off in the glass, and she gets a putback rebound for 5-3 Lady Devils lead. Across the timeline, Miffin dribbles to the right side, ball to the floor, bodies to the floor. Miffin came up with it, but as she got up, she traveled with the basketball. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 5-3, Lady Devils on top, just underway at ZR. SQ in the right corner in front of us. Three ball from Miller on the way. It's no good. Kicks out to the left wing off of Marlowe's hand. Goes out of bounds. Before we go along, Chris and I would like to mention a big thank you to everybody here at ZR High School for being gracious and courteous, helping us get set up and having a place for us on the stage.
Yeah, they're very intrigued that we were coming, but glad to have us nonetheless.
And we are here and happy to be here covering this game on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Lady Devils lead 5-3. Driving to the basket, left side is Mayer. Off the glass, too strong. Dorr had the rebound out of bounds, though off her hand, and it'll remain with the Lady Tornadoes. Next at ball, we'll have a Scott Owens in State Farm Insurance scoreboard update as we have two finals from boys play over at the Conrad Allen at Wayne City. Inbounds fast shot by Miffin on for ZR is no good. Miller races the other way. Chelsea across the timeline. Picks up her dribble between the circles, throws it to Lappin, who dribbles to the top of the key, back to Miller, gets into corner. Marlowe drives baseline, left block, good. Rachel Marlowe on the board, and it's 7-3 Lady Devils.
She found a seam coming along that far side, was able to slip and slide into the post, got the easy 2 points.
On the right side with it, and that'll be a foul. Lappin's going to get caught with her hands in a cookie jar. We can tell you tonight a couple of scores from boys basketball at Wayne City. Clay City Noble beat Thompsonville 40-38, and Crab Orchard beat ZR 91-54.
Of course, in girls' action tonight, the Alta Athletic Crusaders lead the Centralia Annies 12-9 through 1.
And that scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. They're dedicated to helping you get the right coverage with the discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call at 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there. Quick turnover by the Tornadoes on the inbounds pass. The Lady Devils have possession up 4 with 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Lady Devils will run the play to the right corner, back to the left. Now Lappin kicks it right corner. SQ 15-footer from in front of us. It's good. Megan SQ gets on the board. That's the fourth Lady Devil to score in the quarter. 9-3. Lady Devils by 6. Tornadoes quickly cross. Greenwood down the lane, kicks it, stolen away by Marlowe. Marlowe comes the other way. She's got Miller in front, trying to clog traffic. Miller to door in the lane, shot blocked, out of bounds off of Miller's hand, and it'll go to the Lady Tornadoes.
Looks like they're going to make something happen that time. They're really exploiting the passing lanes that were wide open. Already have 7 points off of turnovers tonight. We're looking for 9 there, but just to have
5:06 to go in the first quarter. 9-3 SVW leads ZRC. Jeremy May wants a 30-second timeout. While we do that, your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. And Chris, looking over the scorebook, 4 starters already scored for Sesser-Valier Waltonville early. Obviously balanced, obviously into this game immediately, starting this one.
Well, you read my mind. And if you come out and be balanced with your scoring attack and get everybody involved, that tells me that your offense is certainly acting better than their defense. And they've been able to exploit the passing lanes, go baseline a couple of times, work their way into the paint. However, the perimeter has been well guarded. Outside that Lappin opportunity for 3, nobody's been able to get a good look from outside, so that tells me that the high-low game is going to be in full effect tonight.
Also, what Chris mentioned about our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. If you're listening, go to our Facebook page and like us. We've got lots of information there. ZR off the 1-4 offense, where they were high around the elbows, had a backdoor cutter. That was Greenwood, who went to the rim, got the shot blocked, and it'll remain with the Tornadoes. Box set for ZRC. Inbounding underneath. Man-to-man by the Lady Devils on the inbounds. They throw in the left corner to Perry. Perry throws top of the key now to Weddle. Weddle to the right side, pass to Mayer. Mayer down the lane, stolen away. Here comes Miller for the Lady Devils. Off her foot. She tumbles to the floor, stolen away by Greenwood. We go the other way. Lady Tornadoes spin up the floor. And Lady Devils back quickly on defense. Top of the key is Greenwood. Greenwood with the basketball, still dribbling. Dribble handoff. Right side pass to Weddle. Weddle down the baseline, kicks it back in the middle of the paint to Perry. She throws it left side to Greenwood. Greenwood spins off the block. Shot no good. Rebound ZR underneath is up and in, and a foul. Number 33, Allie Mayer again underneath with a putback, Chris. She has 5 points for ZRC, the whole points for the team.
Well, she does, Danielle. Those are the first points off of turnovers for the Lady Tornadoes. Every turnover prior to that for SVW had gone right back to ZRC as they basically exchanged turnovers all night.
Free throw is missed. Rebound by the Lady Devils. In the left corner is SQ quickly to door. 15-footer for the free throw line. Rattles around off the iron. No good. Miller, weak side rebound. Short. Battle for a rebound. However, ZRC has it. That is Perry. Perry leads it for Greenwood. With 4 minutes to go in the first, it's 9-5. SVW over ZRC in what we're calling the Hyphen-Et Bowl here at ZR. There is a foul.
That's Lappin. Stacking back-to-back fouls for Ray Lappin, as she's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time twice.
Lappin has a second foul. That's her third. And what's happened here?
Whoa.
Oh, they did not call it on Lappin.
That was the early indication, and I apologize to Ms.
Yeah. So that goes on number 33, Allie Mayer, a foul and a turnover. With a basketball. Lappin will dribble out, throws left side to Marlowe. Marlowe back to Lappin, top of the key. Throws it left wing to Dorr. Dorr holds out behind the three-point line, top of the key. Marlowe to Lappin on the right side. Inside pass, backdoor screen, back screen to Dorr. What a great play. Sesser-Valier got ZRC pinned down. Little back screen got Dorr open from the right wing to the right block.
9 points for the Devils off of 6 ZRC turnovers.
And now quickly the Tornadoes the other way in the block. Perry turns, shoots, and fouls. Much to the chagrin of the Lady Devils fans to our right.
Well, it's going to be called tightly. Got to adjust to it and basically make the adjustments you need to so you're not going to foul out.
And that's the 13th foul on the Lady Devils. You can see some of the crowd already from the JV game having questions with some of the calls, but as it is with every game. To continue our scoreboard update, girls score Goreville over Carmi at half, 35-18 in an interdivision BDC battle. ZRC gets it in top of the key to Miffin. Miffin throws it right side to Weddle. Weddle has it stolen away by Miller, now stolen away by ZRC, and it'll belong back to the Lady Devils as the ball goes out of bounds off the bleacher. As we play, Lady Devils have a 6-point lead, and they bring the basketball. Throw it on the left wing to Dorr. They throw it back top of the key to Lappin. Lappin with it. Throws it left side to Miller. Back in the corner. SQ good. Boy, Bacon SQ is a lethal shooter from mid-range. What a nice thing to see out of a basketball player this day and age. 13-5. SVW on top by 8 on the road. Weddle with the basketball, throws it left wing to Mifflin. She has to corral it, and this defense for SVW is really suffocating right now. Dorr had a steal, had it tipped out of bounds though by Perry, and it will remain Lady Devils basketball.
8 turnovers on the night for ZRC, Danny. Down 8, 13-5 with 2:39 to play in this first quarter. It's been all SVW early on.
Lady Tornadoes will pressure full court. Lappin throws it up to Dorr. Dorr gets it to Eskew. Eskew in the corner to Lappin. That's Miller to the baseline. She throws it across the lane to Lappin. No good. Rebound Dorr up. No good off the mark. That ball too strong. Rebound Dorr in the paint. Let's travel with the basketball. Rebound turnover. Now the ball goes to the Lady Tornadoes with 2:24 to go in the first.
That's one of those where inertia and momentum just carried Tasha Dorr a little bit further than she needed to go off of the rebound. Could have stopped.
Can't complain about the effort for the Lady Devils right now. They're all over in this game defensively, leading 13-5 with 2:22 to go in the first. At the free throw line, Mayer with it, holds. Looks for the dribble handoff. She spins, goes to the rim. Shot off the glass, no good. Marlowe with a rebound.
Got away with a blatant carry.
Oh, yeah. Marlowe with it to Lappin as she dribbles into the front court. In the corner, Eskew. Eskew top of the key. Marlowe should travel the basketball. Very impressed with the Lady Devils. ZRC tried to press them, and in Rick Metcalf's days with his boys team, very difficult to press Rick Metcalf. And again, ZRC did it once and got burnt, and they haven't brought it back since. Across the timeline, Mifflin dribbles around a screen. Ball stolen away by Lappin. Here she comes with Miller on the right side. Miller says a little interference. Lappin to the rim and scores.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, Ray Lappin scored on the interference. What a play by Miller to kind of get in front of the defender, and that allowed Lappin to get to the rim. She has 5. It's a 10-point Lady Devils lead. Down the right side, Mifflin to the right block. Leaves it underneath for Perry. She loses it out of bounds.
11 points off the turnovers tonight for SVW.
And right now, Chris, it's the case maybe ZRC is playing a little too fast here this evening.
They are. As we're fighting over the water.
Hey, that's your water ball. I have not touched it all night. Tape is in between it now. We know where the line stands. Lappin across, throws the right side to Marlowe in the corner to Eskew. Eskew back to Marlowe. Marlowe, top of the key to Lappin. Lappin will dribble a 10-point lead for the Lady Devils here early in this game as we're in the first quarter. Lappin dribbles out to the timeline. Rick Metcalf calls a play from the bench. And Lady Devils are going to hold for one, I believe, up by 10, or at least that's the signal. Lappin wants to make sure. She's looking around. And now she's going to have to play as ZRC extends it her 1-3-1. And more now look like a 2-3 as it switched out again. Now they play. Dribble out coming. Miller on the baseline. It's going to be a reach-in foul right in front of us by Chelsea Greenwood of ZRC, her first team second. Great position here. I was here a few years ago in the regional for the boys when
Jason Hobbs did that game.
Jason Hobbs and I did that game, Waltonville and NCOE, right here in this very spot on a Thursday night. Miller throws it out top of the key to Lappin. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Lady Devils lead by 10, 15-5. Lappin out by that timeline. She's going to dribble around. ZRC kind of pushing the tempo a little bit now, not in any hurry. Marlowe has it at the free throw line, left wing to Eskew. Eskew to Marlowe at the free throw line. Back to Lappin between the circles. 26 seconds to go in the first. Lappin dribbles around, back to Miller on the right side. Chelsea on the dribble now, picks it up. Skip pass across to Eskew on the left wing to Marlowe in the lane, travel with the basketball. But Sesser-Valier Waltonville took almost a minute and a half off the clock and then turned it over on a move to the basket.
Tornadoes have 10 turnovers, Denny. The Devils have 6, but the difference has been the points off of turnovers, with SVW having 11 compared to, I think, maybe 2, if I recall correctly, for the Tornadoes.
Now, quickly the other way, Mitchell with a shot good with 6 seconds to go.
Turns to the 4.
And now, Sesser-Valier Waltonville has a chance with 3. Lappin left side to Eskew, shot from 15, no good at the horn. We played 8 minutes in the first quarter. It's SVW 15, ZRC 7. Back after this, you're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
On November 5th, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partnered to better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to ZR. It's at the end of one. SVW leads ZRC 15-7 here in what we dubbed the Hyphenette Bowl. And another turnover by the Lady Tornadoes. Here comes Eskew, and she turned it over. So we start the second as we do the first. What you can do worse, we can do worse better.
Yeah, she's had a little bit of trouble off the dribble. The ball didn't have much bounce to it when she caught it off of the steal. Had trouble trying to transition it between hands to get the layup and just turned it right back over. Not a bad play, though. They're really coming out with intense defense, which has created a lot of offensive opportunities.
Tornadoes go the other way from us. Mifflin on the right wing, dribbles to the baseline, tries to pick and roll with Perry. Perry has it in traffic, shot blocked, and a foul on Marlowe, and that'll be 2.
I'm curious to see if they're going to give her the shot attempt because she was not within a shooting motion. They're going to go ahead and give it to her.
Here comes a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game from the past, off the bench from the Lady Devils, Michaela Williams.
Wow, how big was she last Saturday? It was 11 points.
Oh, big boost off that bench for the Lady Devils at home. We'll remind that we need to step out and pause for identification. We've crossed the bottom of the hour. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
This is the 2010 Illinois Broadcasters Association Silver Dome Award winner for Best Sports Play-by-Play. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Free throw made, and we come the other way. Williams with the basketball for the Devil. Lady Devils shot no good. Rebounded in front of us by Perry. Perry looking for a white-shirted teammate. Throws it ahead to Mifflin. Mifflin across the timeline. Down to the baseline. Throws underneath, and it's tipped out of bounds. She's trying to go to Greer, and they'll remain with the Lady Tornado. 15-9, SVW leads here with 7:11 to go in the first half. As the RC will inbound the basketball, we'll look for a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Crossroads Community Hospital, it's more than the hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Lady Tornadoes inbound the basketball. Miller with a steal. Up to Lappin in the backcourt. Layup is good. It lays on the rim and falls over. 17-9, Lady Devils by 8. Great start here on a road game for the Lady Devils in the BDC West, a conference game. With the basketball, the Tornadoes throw it to the mat on the wall. Right now, Chris, Jeremy Mays, Lady Tornadoes struggling against his defense.
Yeah, and I'm amazed here at the Lady Devils. 15 points. All the 2 points now are off of the turnover.
Now, and they're taking advantage with this 8-point lead, 17-9. Eskew with it to Lappin, top of the key. Throws it left side to Williams in the corner, left corner, Eskew. Eskew throws it top of the key to Lappin. Right corner in front of us to Williams. Now deep right corner to out of our eyesight is Eskew. To Lappin, top of the key. She'll dribble again. Patience against this ZRC zone. Lappin has it to Miller in the corner, Eskew. Eskew lob pass the door, too far, tipped out of bounds. Off the stage below us, and the Lady Devils will keep it. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bree at Community First Bank, new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Lady Devils inbounded to Williams at the right elbow. Her free shot from the free throw line is good. Boy, Michaela Williams is a sniper off the pitch.
She has a great shot, Danny. That was literally nothing but that.
6 to go in the first half. Lady Devils by 10, and there's Williams, tips it away. However, ZRC has it. Mifflin dribbles to the right side. On the Tornado logo, she throws it inside to Perry, up off the rim and good. Lob pass over the top. Help side defense did not come over, and it's 19-11. Lappin quickly the other way to Miller, inside the door, tipped away, stolen by the Lady Tornadoes. Mayer has it, leaves it for Mifflin. Lady Tornadoes down 8. Have to feel lucky to only be down 8 the way they're playing. In the right corner, Weddle with it. They tried to throw inside again to Perry, but it was stolen away by Dorr. She gets it to Lappin. Lappin throws it to the corner to Eskew, back to Lappin. Free ball on the way from Ray is good. Ray Lappin has 10 in the game, 5 in each quarter. It's 22-11, Lady Devils. And they are really taking it to ZRC here on the road tonight. Mifflin will dribble pass to the right side to Weddle. She comes around a high screen pick and roll there. She decides to shoot off the rim from 15, no good. Ball hits the floor out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Lady Devils. Checking in, Chelsea Greenwood for ZRC. Checking out will be Allie Mayer. As the Lady Tornadoes are down 11 here at home, 22-11. Here comes the Lady Devils. Rick Metcalf will tell Ray Lappin in the backcourt what offense to run. Lady Devils will set up. Double stack in the low post on the right side, and old Ed Bells will play. SQ with it, top of the key to Lappin. Skip light, left side pass, and a shot from Miller is no good. Rebounded by the Tornadoes. Greenwood coming the other way. Across the timeline quickly, down to the right wing. Has it tipped away, has to recover it, and she is fouled. That's a tough foul there.
Hard call to make.
That foul's on Ray Lappin, her second, so she and Marlowe have 2 fouls apiece. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Checking out will be Ray Lappin. Checking in will be Maddie Garner. Lappin will have to go to the bench with 2 fouls. We'll see what this does with the Lady Devils with Marlowe and Lappin on the bench with 2 fouls apiece. Doesn't do much. That's the 3rd time in the first half ZRC's had a side out of bounds, and they've thrown it out of bounds on the baseline. Lady Devils up by 11 have the basketball. Garner will throw it in to Miller. Chelsea Miller will now man the point for the Lady Red Devils as she throws in the right corner to Dorr. Dorr back to Miller. Now throws it in the corner. There's Williams. Williams skip pass to the left side to Garner. Top of the key to Miller. Miller to Williams. She's looking inside for Dorr. Can't get it to her. Miller will shoot another 3. Good. Chelsea Miller gets on the board. That's the 3rd three-pointer for the Lady Devils, and it's 25-11 SVW. Great start for Rick Metcalf's team here, up by 14. ZRC with a basketball. Greer, deep left three-point wing. She traveled with the basketball, picked her pivot foot up, and the SVW really turning up the defensive pressure in this one.
Not only plagued by turnovers tonight, Danny, are the Tornadoes with 15, but the points they've given up off of the turnover that's really plagued them here, and that's why they're down 14.
Next dead ball, we'll have a scoreboard update from games around the area, both boys and girls. Right now, Lady Devils have the basketball again. Garner to Miller, across from the left wing to Williams, in the corner to SQ. Against this zone, ZRC been zoned the entire time, and it's 2-3. Miller to Williams in the right corner to SQ deep right corner now, right in front of us, to Garner as SVW moves around the perimeter right now. Miller comes down the lane, pull-up jumper 10, she fouls. Katie Perry will foul. That'll be her first, team's 3rd. And Chelsea Miller will go to line and shoot 2. Some scores from around the area. High school boys. Clay City Noble beat Thompsonville 40-38, and Crab Orchard beat ZR 91-54. That's at Wayne City at the Conrad Allen. Halftime girls score, Goreville over Carmi 35-18.
Central Annie's came back to take the lead over Althoff at the half, 26-25.
Wow.
And it's real this year.
The JV final from here tonight, the ZRC beat SVW in overtime here, 44-40. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call for a free discount double check like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Second free throw, no good as well. Both free throws missed by Miller, and now she has a steal. Miller stole it away from Allie Mayer. Got the shot, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 more. Amazing. Amazing play here as the SVW continues to force turnovers. And, Chris, we have a timeout as Jeremy May wants to talk to his Lady Tornadoes again. 25-11 Lady Tornadoes trail here, Chris. And it's basically been SVW's pressure defense turning ZRC over and then making points off those turnovers.
Well, they are, and I mean, that's just been critical here tonight. If you can do that, you're going to win a lot of ball games, as evidenced here thus far early in.
Well, Lady Red Devils lead 25-11. Remember, remind you to stay tuned for the Rend Lake College halftime show. We'll have stats and scoring of this one, scores from around the area. Who knows, we may throw in a college scoreboard, too, as finals week wraps up in many colleges and universities across the country, so teams will be starting to hit the hard courts tonight, tomorrow, and especially Saturday. That's when all of your transfer players who transferred last year mid-semester will be eligible after their grades come through. So those that have guys and gals sitting on a bench after transfers, they'll be able to play at the college level after this weekend. Now, after the timeout, both teams come back onto the floor, and it'll be 2 free throws for Chelsea Miller. Chelsea will shoot 2. You're in a quiet gymnasium. Gotten awful quiet here. Miller makes the first.
Hot, too.
It is warm. They definitely have the heat on. Of course, it was warm most of the afternoon until the front moved through. Now it's cooling off outside.
They definitely equalized, balanced the temperature.
Oh, yeah. Zamboni here at half to clean off the floor. Spring hockey. Miller misses the second. It is rebounded by the Tornadoes. That is Kaylee Perry. She leaves it for Memphis. She will dribble across the timeline. It's 26-11. SVW. Left side with it is Greenwood. Tries to throw underneath. Try to post, Weddle left. She had to throw it back out to Greenwood. Man-to-man by the Lady Devils. Greenwood throws it to the right side to Perry. Out by the logo that says Tornadoes. Throws it inside. Williams gets a hand on it. Now steals it away. Williams has it to Miller. Chelsea across the timeline. Tips the left corner to Maddie Garner. Now Garner back to Miller. Miller to Garner. Back to Miller. We play around the left side. And Miller will dribble between the circles, and Rick Metcalf will call out a play. It's a 3-2 zone now by the Lady Tornadoes. Garner with it to Miller, top of the key, left wing to Williams. In the corner to Eskew. Inside Williams. Williams around a screen by Dora. Up and in. Michaela Williams off the bench with 4 points, 28-11. Lady Devils by 17. Smith across the timeline. Dribbles to the right side, throwing the corner to Weddle. Inside, they try to get it to Perry. It's tipped off the wall by the Lady Devils, and it'll be ZRC basketball. 2:23 to go in the first half. SVW has jumped out to this 28-11 lead. Turnovers leading to point. ZRC inbounding. They have to throw inside to Weddle. She has to dribble out of the paint to the right corner. She's double-teamed and stolen away by Miller. Miller has trouble with it, but she throws it to Garner. Maddie Garner will dribble it across the timeline for SVW. She dribbles to the right side. Throws it back out top of the key to Miller. Left wing pass to Williams. SVW is doing this with Marlowe and Lappin on the bench. They get it in the door, up and in. Tasha Dora with 6 points, and a dominating performance continues by the Lady Devils. It's 30-11. They lead ZRC on the road. Weddle with it on the right wing. Comes around the screen to the free throw line. Throws it in the left corner to Memphis. She comes around the screen to the right elbow. Tries a lob pass underneath to Perry. She throws up a shot. It's no good. And Perry got fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot two. Fouled by an eyelash. Yeah. Not much contact, but Michaela Williams picked up her first, team 6. And that'll send Kaylee Perry to the line. She has 4 in the game, all of them this quarter. Her free throws off the front of the iron, no good, and it'll be one more for Perry. 1:41 to go in the first half. The Rend Lake College halftime show coming up as soon as this half is over. Perry makes 1 out of 2, and it's 30-12. Lady Devils. Now ZRC picks up three-quarter court zone press. However, SVW breaks it easily. Miller has it top of the key. Left corner to Williams. She'll shoot from 15. Doesn't touch iron. Ball goes to the floor. Jump ball coming, and it should be SVW basketball, and it is. They will inbound. That would be Megan Eskew, who will inbound in front of us as we sit on the stage here at ZR High School. It's a straight line in front of Eskew up the free throw lane. She looked for Dora, couldn't get to option 1, top of the key. Miller down the lane from 10, up and good. Couldn't get it to Dora, but Miller flopped open in the middle. It's 32-12. SVW by 20.
They used a straight line wins that time against the Tornadoes.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, damage occurred, though, by the RC as they got scored upon again. Weddle with the top of the key, Greenwood. Greenwood with it. Spins at the top of the key, leaves it for Mifflin. Mifflin to the right side off the screen. 22-footer on the way, no good. Hits the floor, heads out of bounds. And with under a minute to go, SVW has it again. Frustration setting in on ZRC. They're now going to pick up full court. Let's see what this is. This is a different looking kind of zone press. And it's a zone press. It's a 1-2-2. Staggered a little bit. They get it across very easily to the Lady Devils. Williams to Garner, top of the key to Miller. Miller traveled the basketball. That move has been called all the time tonight as a travel in both games.
Hey, it's consistent. I like it.
It is. Can't get away with that other association move here at the extra step.
Until you put that circle in.
Nope. Until that circle comes, you can't do it. Missing across the timeline for the Lady Tornadoes. Throws it inside to the paint to Greenwood. She's in the lane. She's going to have to get out. It's going to be 3 seconds, and that's what it was. Greenwood got pinned in just as I said it. She got called for it. Another Lady Tornado turnover.
20 on the night.
Here in the Hyphen-Et Bowl, SVW leads by 20, 32-12. SVW throws it away. Williams couldn't handle the pass. There goes Perry to the rim. Layup, no good. Rebounded Garner, and that's the kind of nice win for Jeremy Mays, Lady Tornadoes. And now Chelsea Miller is going to travel the basketball before she's fouled.
It's not as if SVW has no turnovers whatsoever. That was actually, I believe, their 10th of the night. Well, the thing about it is they've just been able to score off of ZRCs.
They've had less, and they have been able to score. Daisy Edmondson coming in for SVW. Miller out. She handled the point guard duties while Lappin sat out most of that first half with foul trouble. Edmondson to come in, another one of those players that Rick Metcalf, that deep bench that he has. Here comes Smith and down the lane, off the glass and in, off the inbound. She took it from the left side of the floor, dribbled all the way to the right side, scored, breaking a long drought by the Tornadoes. Score with it off the inbound, dribbles across the timeline, travels the basketball. Couldn't get the pivot stopped quick enough, pick the pivot, put up, stop, and that's a turnover.
What a seam of the floor is all that slick, just unable to stop tonight.
With Miller and Lappin both out, ZRC's pressing. They have the ball with 6 seconds to go. Mifflin across the timeline to Weddle off her hands out of bounds with 2.8 to go. SVW will have one last shot. Wow. Too many turnovers, not enough shots made. SVW, though, leads. That's the good news. They get it inbound, stolen away by Perry. Perry traces it down to the corner. Horn will go off, and that will end the first half of action here from ZR. It is SVW 32, ZRC 14. We're going to step out and come back with the Rend Lake College halftime show here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer. You know the holiday shopping season is here, and of course, that means it's time for the Ford year-end celebration going on now at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. And that means great holiday offers on a great selection of Ford SUVs and crossovers, like the Ford Edge with an available EcoBoost. It has V6 power with inline-4 fuel economy. Ford Escape gets up to 28 miles per gallon with fuel economy Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 can't beat. And the Ford Explorer has available active park assist, adaptive cruise control, and best-in-class highway fuel economy. Plus, you get the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now, a great deal on a brand-new Ford. What a great way to drive into the new year. So get to the Ford year-end celebration at Ford Square and take a look and drive one. I think you'll have a very happy new year. And remember, Ford Square is 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
PNB To Go Mobile Banking from People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB To Go Mobile Banking and get instant access to your account info with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part is PNB To Go Mobile Banking is free.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, wireless carrier fees may apply.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College halftime show starts now.
Welcome back to ZR. Halftime, SVW leads ZRC 32-14. This is the Rend Lake College halftime show. Rend Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Students can choose from more than 100 degree and certificate programs, save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College, and get to work. Rend Lake College, it's time. Lady Devils lead ZRC 32-14. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the scoring and stats from this first half. You're listening to to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
The big holiday sale continues at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. Lazy Boy recliners, glide rockers, and TV consoles starting at $329. Sofas only $599. Sealy plush top bedding $649, plus 15% off all jewelry on walls, Chevelle mirrors, side tables, coat trees, benches, pictures, and more. Plus, there's lots of holiday fun and savings at the general store with 30% off all Christmas decor and 15 to 20% off everything else. Shop Newell's big holiday sale for savings galore.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/fast to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show, where they have over 100-degree certificate programs to choose from. It's been your vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Rend Lake College, it's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. I'm Dennis Nowinski, Chris Hugo alongside Chris. Great first half for the Lady Devils, up by 18, 32-14. You have the scoring and stats from this first half.
I do. Of course, as always, we'll take a look at the team stats to start for the ZRC Lady Tornadoes. Inside, they were 5 of 16 for 31%. One three-point attempt, didn't make that, giving them a total from the floor 5 of 17 for 25%. For the Lady Red Devils, they were 11 of 22 from the inside for 50%, 3 of 4 from the outside for 75%, giving them a combined total of 14 of 26 for 54%. Take a look at free throws. 4 of 6 for the Tornadoes for 67%. Just 1 of 4 for the Red Devils. Both of those, or all of those, I should say, attempts came in the second quarter. They're shooting 25% from the stripe. Rebounds. The edge belongs to Sesser-Valier Waltonville. They have 12, 7 defensive, 5 offensive. The ZRC has 8 rebounds for the night, 6 of those defensive, 2 of those offensive. Turnover disadvantage belongs to the ZRC, 21-12. Taking a look at individual scores, ZRC is led by Kaylee Perry and Allie Mayer, both with 5, and Brandy Miffin has chipped in 4 for a total of 14 points. All the Red Devils have really had a potent offense tonight, have spread the wealth immensely, as Ray Lappin leads the way with 10, 6 from Chelsea Miller, 4 apiece from Megan Eskew, Michaela Williams, Tasha Dorr, and Rachel Marlowe to give us our halftime score of the Sesser-Valier Waltonville Lady Red Devils 32, the Zeigler-Royalton Christopher Lady Tornadoes 14 here in Hyphenet Bowl 2011.
Yes, one that we dubbed, so namely off the football one that I created many moons ago. And let's go with the scoreboard update, Chris. We have lots of scores going on. Boys basketball-wise at Conrad Allen at tournament in Wayne City. Clay City Noble beat Thompsonville 40-38. Crab Orchard beat ZR 91-54 at the end of 1. Wayne City Patoka tied at 11. Girls score at the end of 3. Goreville over Carmi 50-23. And in overtime here in the JV contest, ZRC beat SVW 44-40. In junior high boys action tonight, part involving Jefferson County, Woodlawn boys remain undefeated, beating Rome 61-59. A Ross Owens layup with 2.9 seconds to go wins it for the Warriors on the road. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. If you might be paying too much for auto insurance, give Scott Owens a call for a free discount double check. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. With that, the Rend Lake College halftime show will conclude. We'll remind you they can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. Rend Lake College, it's time. Chris and I will step out for a break. When we come back, the start of the second half, you're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Visit Jefferson County State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon for a free discount double check.
Discounts may vary state to state.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to ZR halftime. SVW leads ZRC 32-14. We remind you, with 5 Jefferson County branches in response to quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Bank, member FDIC. Chris, FDIC. Chris, we have this, something like that, Federal Deposit, something Corporation, whatever. Anyway, we have some Facebook and some Twitter stuff to get going here, and we have been busy all through the athletic season with that.
Yeah, it was a tough negotiation before things got underway, but we will have some pictures from tonight's game on our Facebook page. Like us there, WMIX Sports. Christopher Kayes of Shutter Snap Photo took some pictures for us, and we will have those on our Facebook probably sometime tomorrow, we hope. Of course, you can find his pictures online at shuttersnapphoto.com. And as always, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You never know what may develop.
ZRC has the basketball down 18 to start the third quarter of play. Off the screen, high pick and roll there, and there we have a foul on somebody from SVW. I believe it'll be on Tasha Dorr. No, that'll be on Ray Lappin. That'll be her third. Team's first. Did not see that. However, they will inbound in front of us on the stage. Man-to-man by the Lady Devils. Still looking. ZRC gets it in to Mayer, and she's going to be fouled. Mayer will go to the line and shoot 2. So 2 fouls on SVW in the first 10 seconds.
It was clean from where I sat, but if you're going to call that in the first half, you're going to call it in the second, too. So great consistency here by the officials.
And that is a second foul on Dorr. I agree with you. As long as it's consistent, an 18-point game, that's the way it is. Free throw up, no good by Mayer. She'll get one more. 32-14 SVW leads. Here's we play along in the third quarter. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than the hospital. It's what health care should be.
Did you say that Ross Owens made a layup?
Ross Owens made a layup, baby.
Something seems wrong about that. That just hit me.
Hey, Ross Owens made that layup for the Woodlawn Warriors tonight. Lapping across the timeline to the free throw line. Stops and leaves it out to circles for Miller. Miller throws right wing to Eskew. Fills the top key. Stolen away, though, by Mayer. Mayer coming the other way on a left-hand layup up, and no good, too strong. Oh, wow. Marlowe got knocked to the ground. No foul, but Lappin recovers. Lappin up away to Miller. Miller up, shot blocked, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll belong to SVW, and Rick Metcalf's going to have a talk with an official.
Yeah.
I'd say, wow. I mean, Marlowe got cross-checked to the floor, no call. Eskew will inbound to Marlowe. Has it stolen away by Miffin. SVW coming out struggling here. She throws it left wing to Weddle, back to Miffin. Miffin to the elbow. That is Mayer down the lane. Shot off the rim, no good. Ball to the floor. Bodies to the floor. That's Dorr. Jump ball. And it'll be SVW basketball. Nice to hear another one of our listeners sending in a score. We appreciate that. Oh, Lonan. Good people. Mr. Lonan here.
We're just discussing him off there.
Yes, we were. Dorr with the basketball. Throws it right side to Miller. We're keeping his favorite photog out of trouble tonight.
That's why, yeah.
Miller with it to Dorr on the right elbow. Back to Miller, and she travels with the basketball. Man, SVW's got the turnover bug here.
Yeah, sloppy second half to start, but only 1 point in for both teams. Luckily, for SVW, ZRC hasn't been able to accomplish much on the offensive end.
Miffin the other way is 32-15 off the screen. Comes in the right corner in front of us to Weddle. Weddle with a basketball. Now throws it out top of the key to Greenwood. Greenwood out by the volleyball line. SVW still man-to-man. She throws it right side to Perry on the wing. Perry won't shoot from there. She throws inside to Mayer. Got away with a travel. And she's going to go line and shoot, too. Much to the chagrin of Rick Metcalf.
I'd say more than chagrin. There's no smirk on that face right now.
No, I think it's more of a angered.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That's the second foul on Miller?
Yep.
Wow.
I missed the first one.
I did, too.
That's the one thing I'd love to correct about my book over time, is having the foul count somewhere near accurate in my book.
Well, right now, Mayer made the first. And misses the second. His front of the iron is 32-16. ZRC trails the Lady Devils. Miller races down the floor. Layup coast to coast is good. There you go. Get us your track star and let her go coast to coast quickly in about 4 seconds. 34-16. Lady Tornadoes spin down the floor, throw it away, though. Here comes Lappin. Here comes Miller. Here comes SQ. Lappin to SQ off her hands out of bounds. Couldn't quite corral it. It worked out well, though. But it's a turnover for Lady Devils. Just couldn't quite make the connection.
Again, spotty to start for the Red Devils game, but it's not like it's an offensive juggernaut here in this second half. Just 2 points for ZRC to start. Off the turnovers, but both have been free throws.
Missing the Weddle. She dribbles to the right baseline in front of us. Now to the right wing. Still on the dribble. Chased by Lappin. Weddle has it. Throws it out top of the key, and that goes to Miffin. Miffin has it. Weddle trying to stay away from Lappin. Now Miffin leaves it for Weddle. She comes off the screen by Perry. Weddle shoots a 16-footer. It's good. Wow. Chandra Weddle hits a shot, and it's 34-18. ZRC picks up full court. Lappin at the door as she sheds this ZRC player. Now they throw it underneath. Back with Miller to Marlowe. M&M, and that's Tasty, and that scores. 36-18, Lady Devils. Here comes Tornadoes quickly. It's a fast-paced game here. SVW leads 36-18 with 5:22 to go in the third quarter. Down the lane, up to the shot. No good by Miffin, out of bounds, and it belongs to the Lady Devils. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. ZRC will press. Lady Devils will throw in the Miller. Miller's going to route run the press up the sideline into the front court. Left box pass to Marlowe, up and in, a foul. There's a press breaker, and Chelsea Miller is it. Get it into her, let her dribble down the floor as fast as she runs. You're not going to stop her very many times.
Well, Rachel Marlowe's been quiet since early in the first quarter. She has 4 quick points in the half. And get her to the line, see what she can do here. And if you keep breaking the press with your track star and find Marlowe down low, let her slide along that baseline, looks like it's going to be successful more often than not.
And Marlowe gets the basket. She's got 7 in the game. And it's 39-18. Lady Devils by 21. Amazing start here. Amazing game. One final off that score. Chelsea Miller with a steal. Left side pass, dribbles around, goes to the timeline. Now top the key to Dorr. At the free throw line, Dorr has to recover as it's tipped away. Dorr gets it to Miller. Miller throws left side to Williams. Williams throws in the Dorr underneath in the lane travel with the basketball.
They're trying to run Waltonville there, Danny, and it didn't quite work out for them that time. But up 21 here, still a few points that can be shed if we have to worry about any real danger. But you want to stop turning the ball over, stop giving them chances, even though they've been unsuccessful multiple trips down the floor.
Scoreboard update as more scores are coming in.
Still provide us with scores?
Yes, he is. Doing a great job of it, too. 39-18, 4:38 to go. There's a shot in the lane by number 11, Maddie Caruso.
Surprised to see her in this varsity contest, Danny. I know that your game's somewhat, I won't say lopsided. I know there's a pretty heavy lead here, but she played most of that JV game that went to overtime.
And she'll shoot 2 here. First one up and in. 39-19. Community First Bank, your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Remember FDIC. Second free throw was missed, and SQ has the rebound to Dorr. Dorr looking for a guard. It's stolen away almost, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Devils. Dorr, that was too long a pass from under the basket out to the half line to Miller, but luckily CRC could get it.
She was going chest pass, Jalen. It almost looks as if her thumb got caught on the basketball, and it looks like a wounded duck trying to go over to the person it was headed for.
Here comes Miller. She's going to pull up from 15 on the right side. No good. Ball gets tipped out. It's SQ's Miller. Miller's going to run it down. Wow.
Track star, baby.
Track star gone in a flash, and she gets in the back court. Dribble across the timeline. Goes the right side to SQ. SQ holds top her head to Marlowe, top of the key. It's man-to-man for the Lady Tornadoes. Williams for the Devils inside Dorr. What a shot. Good. Dorr had her man back underneath the basket, so all to do was get it to her. She turned and scored like she was shooting by herself. 41-19, Lady Devils by 22, middle of the third quarter. Weddle with it, throws it left wing. That's Caruso. Caruso down the lane, shot up, blocked out of bounds by Chelsea Greenwood. It's rebounded, though, by ZRC. Tip pass ball tipped. Marlowe tipped it out of bounds, and it'll remain with the Lady Tornadoes. With cross pass at the top of the hour, we need to pause for station identification. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Left wing, Caruso with it for the Lady Tornadoes, throws it. It's a stage below us. I flinched a little bit.
I did too here on the Showcase Radio Network.
I was worried about that coming through the banner in front of us.
With the amount, of course, not just on 94.1 FM, but 96.5 FM Flora and 93.7 FM Fairfield.
Hard to believe we're everywhere. Plus, some internet, mywithersradio.com. Williams down the lane, shot short, rebounded ZRC.
I think that internet thing's going to catch on.
I think it might. I hear it might. Across the timeline, here comes Weddle. Weddle to the timeline, to the free throw line. Left side pass to Caruso. Caruso's tip pass across, tip by SQ, stolen by SQ. Megan up on the dribble on the left side. Will pull it out on the left three-point line. Picks up her dribble to Marlowe. Top of the key to Maddie Garner. Maddie will have it at the top of the key. Maddie will throw left side to Tasha Dorr. Dorr with it. Hold. Top of the key now to Marlowe. Right side pass to Garner. Garner left side to SQ. SQ skip pass to Dorr. Dorr with it. Throws it to nobody. Tipped off some hands, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Devils.
That one flinkled out of bounds today. I'm not so sure that should belong to ZRC.
I was kind of like you. I saw that too, and I wondered about that.
Rod Rodney wasn't there to tell us what happened, though.
No, he was not. SQ, it didn't get a second chance to look at it either on that putting game either, as it's stolen away by the Tornadoes. Caruso coming the other way quickly. Down the lane she goes, loses the dribble out of bounds.
Oh, what a cliffhanger that was.
Oh, it was. Showcase bid coming up.
Speaking of which,
here we go.
Kind of oddly.
I know. Yeah. Here on the Showcase scoreboard update. Boys finals, Clay City over Thompsonville 40-38. Crab Orchard over ZR 91-54.
Oh! 12 points.
And Wayne City over Padoka 22-16 at the half. And in girls scores, Centralia over Altaw 55-40 as we play, and the ball goes up, and it's off of SVW, and it's going to be ZRC basketball. Cornville beat Carmine girls 72-30. And ZRC beat SVW and JV 44-40. And one junior high boys score, it was Woodlawn over Rope 61-59. As that scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens.
Of course, if you have any other JV scores you want to send to us, feel free. Email us right now or come to us in the booth. 94sports at mywithersradio.com, and they'll come right here.
Yes, and we can post them on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, as well as follow us on Twitter at 94sports. We'd love to hear from you. Like us on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. That ball, I'll tell you what, in the last 30 seconds, you haven't missed much because one team has it, they throw it out of bounds, and as ZRC has it, they throw it out of bounds, and now SV has it, they have the basketball go length of the floor. Here we go, length of the floor, SQ right in front of us and on the stage. She inbounds to Lapp and gets it up to Miller. Mariah Miller is checked in. She gets to Williams. Williams, left side pass, door up and in. That was pretty.
Oh, yeah, great ball move at that time for the Lady Devils. Just moving it all around the floor and able to make something happen back door. Good look that time.
Weddle across the timeline, cut off by Williams, though she gets around her. Gets it left side to Caruso. Caruso down the lane for Evidence, up and no good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams has it for the Lady Devils. I'll tell you what, Michaela Williams for a sixth man, first one off the bench, she's pretty darn good. That pass from Lappin to SQ goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Devils. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call for a free discount double check. Like your good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. There's a ball stolen away. I'll tell you what, inbounds passing by both teams after a dead ball is pitiful.
Add a premium to that.
Oh, man. Weddle. Across the timeline. The Lady Tornadoes trail SVW, though, 43-19. That's the good news here on the Showcase. On the left right wing is Greenwood, guarded by SQ. The count is on. And they throw it inside to Weddle over Williams. Shot short, rebounded by Miller. Foul. ZRC. That's going to be on Mayer. She's been elected to getting another foul. Maddie Garner is going to check in for the Lady Devils. Maddie will check in probably for Megan SQ. Yep, that's usually how it happens.
She'll take a primary seat on the bench right now.
Oh, primary seat. Nice job. Compton over JC. Continue scoreboard updating girls 53-24. As a lot of our listeners driving home or listening, telling us scores, we appreciate everybody listening. Send us
our popular guy right now.
Facebook page, WMIX Sports. You
Email us, 94sports at mywithers.radio.com as well for junior high scores, you name it.
Follow us on Twitter. Yeah, there'll be a big scoreboard update coming tonight after 10:30, just like it always does, Monday through Saturday. Reach-in foul on Caruso for the Lady Tornadoes. And the Lady Devils have the ball. 43-19 is the lead as well, with 1:01 to go in the third quarter. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Sesser-Valier, Waltonville, the side out of bounds. They have been impressive tonight with a big lead. Williams after the inbounds pass, now top of the key, laughing down the lane. Ray goes up and no good. Door on the rebound, ball tipped around to the floor, jump ball coming. It'll be ZRC's basketball. Checking everything else. And I do not have any new scores coming in. We'll play.
You have the Annie's final?
I have the Annie's final. Mr. Lawnon sent it in, 55-40.
He's money, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
For the broadcaster said.
Oh, don't worry. He's keeping the tab on us, I'm sure.
Good guy to know.
Left side, right side pass now to Weddle. Weddle
like
will
Jim
dribble.
Diamond. Yeah. Good guy to know.
Top of the key up to Miffin. Miffin with it, has it down the baseline. She goes, bounce pass to Greer, up and in.
Oh, great play there. Found the woman at the back door. She's able to knock down the easy bunny.
Lance Williams across the timeline.
Good diamond guy.
Yeah, I hear you. She hits the back tap, and it's stolen away by the Lady Tornadoes. Miffin comes around. Down the lane she goes up, and no good. Door played good defense, however, rebounded by ZRC. That is Chelsea Greenwood. She scores. It's a mini run by the Tornadoes. They've cut it down to 20 with 10 seconds to go in the third. Garner has to get it in, and it's a 5-second call on the Lady Devils. 8.7 seconds to go, and that's one thing Rick Metcalf can work on in practice, is the fact that too many turnovers by the Lady Red Devils. 8 seconds to go. Triggering in front of us are the Lady Tornadoes. Right in front of the stage. We can reach out and touch them, and that is back-to-back 5-second calls. As we like to say, what you can do worse, we can do worse better.
I hear the sound from The Price is Right in my head.
Yeah,
the horn, as they call it.
Here comes Lappin up to Miller, up to Williams, down the sideline with three, to the right side, travel the basketball. Ooh. What you can do worse, we can do worse. What you can do worse, we can do worse better. Wow, I got that. Woo! SQ checks in. The terrible turnover on Thursday night. So the terrible foul is a terrible turnover.
Thank you for that alliteration.
With way
alliteration sponsor.
We can. Here comes the ZRC, and that will end the third quarter play. SVW 43, ZRC 23 in high school girls action here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening on WMIX.
The big holiday sale continues at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. Lazy Boy recliners, glide rockers, and TV consoles starting at $329, sofas only $599, Sealy plush top bedding $649, plus 15% off all jewelry on walls, Chevelle mirrors, side tables, coat trees, benches, pictures, and more. Plus, there's lots of holiday fun and savings at the general store with 30% off all Christmas decor and 15 to 20% off everything else. Shop Newell's big holiday sale for savings galore.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/fast to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Start of the fourth quarter, SVW leads ZRC 43-23. Lady Devils get inside quickly and score. Tasha Gore with another basket, and the lead extends to 22.
She has 10.
Wow. Great night for her again in our 2 games that we've seen.
Lady Devils tied for a game high with Ray Lappin.
Top of the key, ZRC has it. They throw it inside. The parry up off the rim. No good. Rebounded Marlowe. She gets to Lappin. Ray will run it across the timeline. The Lady Devils by 22. An impressive road performance here. At least the score is. There's some things that I'm sure Coach Metcalf and staff will like to work on. SQ with it from the right side is good. Megan SQ scores with 6 points in the game. It's 47-23. Across the timeline, Weddle dribbles to the left side for the Lady Tornadoes. That's a pass to Brandy Miffin, who traveled the basketball.
32 turnovers on the night for ZRC.
With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Lapping across the timeline. She throws it to Marlowe, who throws it in the corner to Eskew. Back to Marlowe on the right wing. There goes Rachel down the lane. Tries to bounce pass, couldn't get it through there. Mifflin with the pick-off. Mifflin comes the other way. Shot no good. And a blocking foul on Lappin. Ooh, that'll be her fourth. And that'll be should be maybe a blocking foul. Oh, it's out. It's 2 shots. Oh, wow. I didn't think she got the shot off. Okay.
You press your luck here? Or do you leave her in and hope for no damage?
Got another final from our big leader.
He's got the time off.
Hey.
Do that.
Yep, first free throw up and in by Brandy Mifflin. Remember, stay tuned. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Crossroads Community Hospital is where the hospital is what healthcare should be. Second free throw, and both free throws made by Mifflin. And it's 25 for ZRC, 47 for SVW. Pressing still are the Lady Tornadoes. Thor with it at the top of the key to Lappin. She dribbles across the timeline to right corner Marlowe. Underneath to Miller, off her hands out of bounds, and they'll stay with the Lady Tornadoes. Scoreboard update coming as we have several high school girls scores.
I gave it to the Red Devils.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
at a loss. I'm at a loss here tonight with this crew. Lappin, top of the key to Miller. She traveled to basketball. That call's been consistent all night.
That might have been a little bit of the beauty control.
Yep.
Ravon.
And that is another turnover for SVW.
Maple.
That too. They're both here tonight. They checked in about halftime. Top of the key, Perry with it. Look, they might take it. Top of the key pass to Greer. Shows above her head for the Lady Tornadoes. Top of the key with it is Jackson. She's checked in. She loses the basketball. Theme of the night, turnover Thursday. Lappin with it up front to the left baseline is Marlowe. Dribbles across, passes, and throws it away to Brandy Mifflin, and then Miffin's fouled by Marlowe out of frustration. Too many turnovers. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. As we walk to the other end, it'll be a one-on-one. Let's go over some high school girls scores for our scoreboard update. Compton over Johnston City, 53-24. Goreville over Carmi, 72-30. Nashville over Marion, 54-21. And Centralia over Althoff, 55-40. JV game tonight was, in overtime, ZRC beat SVW 44-40. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call for a free discount double check like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. First free throw was made.
Second one was no good. That hit iron.
Yep. And that there goes to the miss. Inbounds SVW. ZRC picking up full court man-to-man. Ray Lappin will run it into the front court. Down to the right baseline. Throws up a 15-footer off the mark. Marlowe battles. Tips it to Eskew to Miller. Right side pass to Lappin. She'll shoot another three. Good. Ray Lappin has 13 in the game. First time she scored since the second quarter.
Talking her little shimmy a moment ago wasn't crap.
Oh, yeah. And now ZRC down 24, and it's been a win. It will be a win for SVW, but I'm sure Coach Metcalf would like the opportunity to point out some things that need to be worked on. ZRC tried to pick and roll, didn't work, because, Chris, there's some things that the Lady Devils have to work on, and ball handling and taking care of the basketball is going to be one of them.
Oh, yeah. They've been fortunate to force a lot of turnovers defensively, but you have to work on the ball and work on ball control on the offensive end.
They definitely play defense. And one of the handful of teams that I've seen girls basketball-wise this year have played pretty well. ZRC threw it in and got tipped out of bounds and off the hands of Kaylee Perry of ZRC, and it will remain. Go to the Lady Devils.
Deity invoked, and we'll move on.
Yes, it was. So we apologize for that if you heard that over the mic. Here comes Miller. Miller with it across the timeline. Little dribble this close to the holiday. We apologize for that. Miller throws it right side to Lappin. Lappin on the dribble against the man-to-man. The Lady Devils lead 50-26 with 5:15 to go in the game. There goes Eskew inside the door. Turnaround jump shot is good. Man, oh man. Tasha Dorr has some post move. And I mean, when she gets it in there, she can turn and score in a variety of ways.
Every play she's shuffling.
There we go. dribble handoff there that time from Greer to Mifflin. The Mifflin slipped on the floor and traveled the basketball. Scoreboard update upcoming. We'll have some boys basketball scores, including a junior high score.
35 turnovers for ZRC.
35. How many for Lady Devils?
I can't count that high.
All right. They have to be less than ZRC.
Actually, I'm having trouble reading my tallies. I was going to add them both together. That's why I can't count that.
All right. SQ with it. Top of the key pass now to Marlowe. Right side wing to Lappin. Lady Devils are winning, and that's the good thing.
60 total turnovers.
60 in a game between both teams in turnovers, and there is 78 total points. You figure that number in your head and take that stat in. Lappin on the dribble, has to pick it up, top of the key, guarded by Greenwood. She throws it right side to Thor, inside to Miller. No good. There's Marlowe on the rebound, up. No good. Tipped around. Oh, Miller went to the floor and hit hard. She's down on the ground back there, and man, oh man, did she hit.
That's rough. That was anytime you have to see that. Probably just the wind knocked out of her. She's getting up on her own accord, and she's going to come right back down.
Yeah, I believe she's smiling. I mean, I think it was the initial contact that scared her.
She's had worse injuries on the track.
Oh yeah, she's tough. She wasn't going to lay down.
100, 200.
Yeah.
Do any hurdles?
I think she's a long jumper too. Somebody will know and text one of us. Let us know.
Triple and long jump too.
Triple long jump. Yeah.
Thank you. Shutter Snap photo over here.
Yeah.
Taking our pictures tonight. You'll find them on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. Check out his photos at shuttersnapphoto.com.
ZRC has it. Around the world goes Allie Mayer from left to right. She traveled with the basketball before she get a shot off. Another turnover for ZRC. Just not been a very good night as ZRC's too many turnovers. They're going to drop to 9-4. The SVW Lady Devils will go to 10-1. Very impressive start here, and they will have a layoff between now until the Chester tournament after the new year. Marlowe on the left wing. Top of the key pass to Lappin. Lappin throws it left side to Dorr. Dorr back to Marlowe to Lappin, and they play around the perimeter, and you can tell the game is bogged down a little bit with points and the lopsidedness. Williams in the corner. Throws it inside to Marlowe. Spin, kicks it out to Dorr. Throws top of the key to Lappin. Ray down the lane. Shot from 15. Good. Ray Lappin, nice shot. 15 in the game. 54-26 with 3:22 to go. Impressive. Somewhat impressive, at least shooting the basketball and taking advantage of other turnovers. There goes Mifflin to the rim. Her shot from 15 is good. Got around Williams and was able to score, and Lady Tornadoes get back to within 54-28. They are still going full court man-to-man. Lappin up the timeline. Jeremy Mason will clean his bench off and 5 new ones in for the Lady Tornadoes. Lappin with it, and Rick Metcalf will do the same. Lappin to Williams with 2:52 to go. Williams to Marlowe, top of the key, left side pass to Eskew. Eskew lobs inside the door, up and in. Tasha Dorr scores. That's 6 1/4. That's 16 in the game. 56-28, subs everywhere. 5 for 5 as we play here with 2:42 to go. You have the scoreboard update. I'll let you go.
I'm actually getting ready to write one down.
Oh, okay.
If we can hold on for just a second, it'll be a lot more interesting.
All right.
While we have time, quickly, girls basketball night. Oakville defeats Woodlawn 58-36. Nashville over Marion 54-21. Centralia defeats Altough tonight 55-40. They're in the driver's seat in the South Central Conference race. We'll have more of a Scott Owens scoreboard update coming after this.
All right. Let's see. We got a foul. That means free throw. So while they get everything lined out and ready to go. Boys scores. Clay City Noble over Thompsonville 40-38. It was Crab Orchard over ZR 91-54. At the end of 3, Wayne City leads Patoka 32-21. And in a boys junior high score, Woodlawn beat Rome 61-59. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call for a free discount. Double check like a good neighbor. Scott Owens is there. Of course, Ray Lappin fouls out tonight with 15 points. Pretty good run for her. She's in that running for the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. JV game has been replayed here in this varsity game as 5 new players for both sides. Paige Rogers has it for ZRC. Throws it left side to Eisenhower. Now on the right wing with it is Three-Wit. They throw it inside and it's stolen away by Daisy Edmondson. Daisy across the timeline to Maddie Garner in the corner. Out for hands out the door. And it'll be ZRC basketball. For the Lady Devils, it's Claire Pedlinski, Bailey Jones, Maddie Garner, Cheyenne Pitchford, and Daisy Edmondson out for the Lady Devils. they get some minutes. Rick Metcalf still staring down his bench. He's wanting to get some more players in the game. As the Lady Tornadoes have the basketball around the screen, is Freewood in the corner. He throws it inside the Ramacone. It's no good. And it's rebounded by Pitchford for the Lady Devils. She gets it to Edmondson across the timeline. Daisy Edmondson will throw the right wing to Jones. Jones in the corner to Pitchford. She lobs inside to Petlinski off her hand, stolen away by ZRC. Two more Lady Devils going to check in. I'm going to guess that Williams is going to come out. She already has. We'll see who the other two will be in for. Rick Metcalf. That ball tipped out of bounds by Pitchford. We'll find out now. Here comes Katie Metcalf and Mariah Bunton into the ball game. And ZRC will inbound in front of us on the stage with the basketball. That ball stolen away there by Daisy Edmondson, and she loses it out of bounds, but it's tipped off of ZRC. 56-28, SVW leads ZRC here in the Hyphen-Et Bowl, as we call it. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. I'll scoring and stats of this one, as well as picked across with Community Hospital player of the game. Edmondson across the timeline for the Lady Devils. Now throws it back to between the circles to Pitchford. Cheyenne dribbles. Now goes to the right wing. Pitchford down the lane. Now throws it inside to Katie Metcalf, and she's fouled. And it will only be the 14th foul of ZRC, so the Lady Devils inbound underneath her own basket. Big weekend for that. Mount Vernon Rams basketball returns tomorrow night here. Chris, two big road games in the Metro East this week.
Yeah, it's down 2:55 twice. Cahokia tomorrow night. Waterloo on Saturday. Special 3 o'clock JV start. Both varsity games. Video online right here at mywithersradio.com.
Wrap up a busy week. 6 games here on WMIX. Edmondson throws inside to Metcalf. Shot up and in. Katie Metcalf scores 58-28. Lady Devils by 30.
7 if you count the AM.
59. That's true. 59 seconds left to go. Lady Tornadoes have the basketball. 7 games this week. The coverage continues. Down the lane, Lady Tornadoes have it. Marissa Batala scores, and that'll be her first 2 points. And it's 58-30 with 30 seconds to go in the game. The patrons start to get their coach ready, start filing to the exits. Metcalf with it, top of the key to Jones. Jones to Daisy Edmondson. Down the lane goes Daisy. Shot up and rattles in and out. Edmondson gets her own rebound, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Tornadoes with 10 seconds to go. They will come back towards us on the stage one final time tonight, and the Lady Devils will improve to 10-1 as Ronnie Freewitt misses that shot from ZRC. As the horn sounds, the Lady Devils of SVW win and improve to 10-1. They defeat ZRC tonight 58-30. We're going to step out for a break and come back for the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt at King City Chrysler. When you think of the all-new Chrysler 200, the line imported from Detroit immediately comes to your mind. When it comes to character, comfort, and fuel efficiency, its capabilities extend well beyond its mid-size shadow. This is not a style as a concept. This is design as a practice. This is the new Chrysler 200. This is a car that projects beauty beyond a footprint. Because when you build the new Chrysler 200, you have promises to keep. The all-new Chrysler 200 sedan is really an amazing automobile. Come into King City Chrysler today and receive huge cash discounts on 10 remaining 200s in stock. Or receive 0% for 72 months. We may be able to lower your existing payment and you drive a new car. At King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank. People's National Bank is a proud, local, family-owned bank. For over 100 years, we have been serving the people of Southern Illinois. We try our best every day to ensure that our customers get what is best for them and what they need. Stop by one of our 2 Mount Vernon locations today and see what banking with a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to. They're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs for once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. SVW wins 58-30 over ZRC. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. We have crossed past the bottom of the hour. We need to pause for station identification. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Follow us on Twitter at 94sports or crank us up on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, O'Fallon, a Withers Broadcasting superstation.
Chris, before we get to the scoring and stats, we'll do that after next break. A very good performance for SVW to come on the road and win by 28. Some things to correct and some things to get better with, but overall, when you're going on the road in a conference and win by 28, you got to be happy with it.
Oh, of course you do, and especially get your 10th win of the year before the holiday season rolls around as far as tournaments are concerned. So they're 10-1 on the year. Lone loss comes to Vienna. Important for conference race, sure, even though they're not, I believe, in separate divisions. So, I mean, as far as the conference race, still very much in play for SVW, but that said, you look at that record. Win 10 of 11 here in 2011 before we get to 2012. Still some games to be played, obviously, before they get to the holidays, but I think you come in and you have to take a look at what you've been able to accomplish thus far and the players that you've been able to get in and get some experience and build some confidence with the scoring that you've had. And they were able to work the ball around tonight using quite a bit of depth, and to have the reserves come in, get some experience as well on the floor in the varsity game, and even Katie Metcalf, a freshman, gets some points. And that's big for a team like this. And to come in and do it at a place that's tough to play in your own county, it's just even bigger. And you look at ZRC, however, and they lose here tonight, fall to 9-4. Still, 9-4 is a great record in the tough Black Diamond Conference for girls basketball, especially in a hotly contested 2A county like Franklin. And you really take a look at what they were able to accomplish. They spread the wealth around as well, pretty deep. And you have to like their effort here tonight as well, although they tried to throw the press at Rick Metcalf's Lady Red Devils, and they were able to blow right through it and get many points off of turnovers. Both teams, I thought, had an ugly game in terms of turnovers, but that said, SPW was just able to capitalize more often than not.
And with that said, and that's a very good point you bring up about this performance by the SVW Lady Devils. We need to step out. When we come back, scoring and stats here on the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
The big holiday sale continues at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. Lazy Boy recliners, glide rockers, and TV consoles starting at $329, sofas only $599, Sealy plush top bedding $649, plus 15% off all jewelry on walls, Chevelle mirrors, side tables, coat trees, benches, pictures, and more. Plus, there's lots of holiday fun and savings at the general store with 30% off all Christmas decor and 15 to 20% off everything else. Shop Newell's big holiday sale for savings galore.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in Campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to ZR High School. SVW wins tonight 58-30 over ZRC in a high school girls basketball game. This is the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. And at this time of the program, I turn over to Chris Hugel for the scoring and stats from this Lady Devils victory.
Sure, as we take a look at the stats first for the teams, the ZRC Lady Tornadoes were 10 of 33 from the inside for the game, shooting just 30%. Only one three-point attempt. That came back in the first half, giving them a total from the floor 10 of 34 for 28%. Looking at the Lady Red Devils of SVW, 22 of 43 for the game from the inside. That's 51%. They were 4 of 5, an astonishing 4 of 5 for the game from beyond the arc for 80%. That gives them a total of 26 for 48 for 54% from the floor. Not a bad shooting night for Sesser-Valier Waltonville. From the free throw line, ZRC had more opportunities, 9 of 15 for the game, shooting 60%. Just 5 opportunities for the Lady Red Devils. They converted upon 2 of those for 40%. Looking at the rebounds, SVW had 25, 13 of those defensive, 12 of those offensive. Nice balanced rebounding night for the Lady Red Devils. 16 rebounds on the night for the Lady Tornadoes, 12 of those of the defensive variety, just 4 of those offensive. While the turnover disadvantage really belongs to both teams, but the Lady Tornadoes had 39 compared to just 27 for the Lady Red Devils. 66 turnovers tonight. The difference was points off of those turnovers, which I had to quit keeping track of way back in the second quarter because I just could not keep up. Taking a look at individual scores tonight, first for the ZRC Tornadoes, they were led by Brandy Memphis, 9 points, 7 points from Allie Mayer, 5 points from Kaylee Perry, 2 points apiece from Chelsea Greenwood, Chandra Weddle, Rachel Greer, Marissa Battaglia, and 1 point from Maddie Caruso. That gives them 30. For the SVW Lady Devils, they win here tonight. They had 2 in double digits, led by Ray Lappin with 15. Tasha Dorr had 14. 9 points from Rachel Marlowe, 8 from Chelsea Miller, 6 from Megan Eskew, 4 from Michaela Williams, and 2 from the freshman Katie Metcalf to give them a total 58. Your final score, of course, Sesser-Valier Waltonville Lady Devils 58, the ZRC Zeigler-Royalton Christopher Lady Tornadoes 30 here in the Hyphen Net Bowl.
Well, one thing left to do here in the Hyphen Net Bowl is to come back after the break and pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. We'll do that in just a bit. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They remind you to drive safe on the way home from tonight's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park and Sesser. And we're at the part of this program and the post-game show where Chris and I need to pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. And Chris, we talked about it on the break and kind of came up to a unanimous agreement as who that would be.
Yeah, it has to be Ray Lappin with her 15 points. It's not just because she had a game high in points. I think you have to take a look at the fact that she was 3 of 3 beyond the arc. And you don't see that often on either side of the gender. And this is the first time I've seen anybody go perfect from the three-point land this season, let alone make 3. And so Ray Lappin, for her effort tonight, 15. She fouled out late in the fourth quarter, but played very, very well, forced quite a few turnovers and picked up 15 points. And the winning effort here tonight, 58-30 over ZRC. We need to get out of here with the last ones in the gym besides ZRC personnel. So we're going to wrap things up as SVW wins 58-30 tonight over ZRC. We remind you the Rams are on the air tomorrow night from Koki about 7:30. And from Waterloo on Saturday afternoon at about 4:30 at 94.1 FM, WMIX, as well as MyWithersRadio.com with audio and video. Live video of the ball games the next 2 nights. And also, we remind you that we'll be having another Jefferson County Basketball Showcase game next Tuesday at Weber Township as Woodlawn travels over to play Weber Township in the Midland Trail Conference game. We're going to wrap things up. Avery Barton back in the studio. Pushed all the buttons perfectly, get us on and off the air. For Chris Hugo, I'm Danny Zawinski signing off. For all those who work at Withers Broadcasting, we appreciate everyone's efforts. For one more time tonight, SVW 58, ZRC 30. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.